Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's still morning and this is my morning face. Yes, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so while preparing for our passing out, life has been a little quite busy doing this, doing that, rounding up the whole NYC clearance and all of that. Yeah, so we're finally rounding up this NYC, thank God. And while doing all of that, in the process of rounding up, in the process of doing one or two things, so I've been applying for jobs, I've been applying for placements, I've been applying for different things that I can get my hands to do that suits my interests. And there's this data science fellowship program that is in Kaduna here. I've always had my interest in data analysis, so anything that has to do with data analysis and all of that, that's where my interest is. And there's this fellowship program that's in Kaduna, so I've been applying. I actually applied, and guess what, guys? I got rejected. I got my first ever rejection email, and I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. I've actually been applying have applied for other jobs before. I've worked before, I've had other minor jobs before now, and anytime I submit my CV and all of them, they always accept me. Like, I've never been rejected. But this is my first ever rejection email, and I honestly do not know how to feel about it. Yesterday I went to make my hair, preparing for POP and all of that. When I was right in the salon when I received the email, and I was quite moody. Like, I wasn't happy about it at all, because I had my hopes high and I really looked forward to being a part of that program, to being a part of that fellowship. I didn't get it. So you people did not explain to us very well how this whole thing is. Those of us that are ahead of us, those of us that have been in these shoes before, you did not explain very well, because I was like, but what will I do? I have to keep my hopes high, keep applying for other stuff, and I pray that I get picked, and I honestly pray that I get accepted into one of the data fellowships or one of the data analysis programs and all of that, because that is where my interest is. Meanwhile, I just have to keep applying, because of course this is another stage of adulthood. No more alawi, so I have to fend for myself, and the bills do not care. Actually, the bills do not care. They just have to be paid. So yeah, meanwhile, I will not let that get a hold of me. I will just keep be myself, and hopefully I get a job or I get into another data science fellowship that I'm interested in. Yeah. So meanwhile, we are going to light up the mood, because this week is my POP. I'm finally passing out, and I just thank God for everything. Honestly, it hasn't been easy, but I thank God. So yes, I'm also going to be carrying you along, Meanwhile, stay tuned and subscribe. Bye.